Alexander, first of all, tell us how you've ended up at the Picturedrome.
Well, I was running a theatre company, mainly a youth theatre company, in the Gloucestershire area up until about 2 years ago, when I heard that Ash and Babu had bought this theatre and were looking for other people to take it on, theatre practitioners in the area. And I took a meeting with them, fell in love with the theatre, and, a year and a half later, the rest is history, I guess they say.
Well, I mean, it's really effectively been, I don't want to use a journalistic cliche, but it has been rescued from the ashes, really, because, this could still be empty, couldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I never saw it in its really dilapidated days, but they say that it was horrendous and completely unusable, and theatre companies stopped coming here. So Ash and Babu have done this wonderful thing of getting it back up on its feet, and hopefully, we can take it its next step to actually becoming a really thriving venue.
I don't think I remember the last time a professional theatre company such as yourselves came to work in this particular theatre as its base. So you are sort of creating something new, aren't you?
Yeah, this has never happened. There's been an amateur company here, the Gods, who were great, but we're trying to take it on another level, produce in-house professional productions, as well as other non-professional. We plan to do lots of work with local community actors and very much with young people in the community.
How can the arts help to bring communities together? We know the sort of area we're in, it's a very diverse community, again, to use another cliche. But, how is this place going to help the community and the city?
Well, that's really my background, is arts in the community and the social arts. And I've done projects working with young people from war-torn countries, Arab and Jewish children from neighbouring villages with a history of hostility. And if you put them in a play together and they do an artistic process together, that is the best way of them becoming friends. And that works outwards into the community. That's one way. But just the arts, anyway, just to come and see a show like we're doing Christmas, we're doing The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, just to come and see that, it's so beautiful, and it just enriches you.
And in terms of the space you've got here, it's a fantastic building, but it does need a bit of work, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does need a bit of work. You've come on a great day, because only yesterday we found that we've received a large grant from the Gloucestershire County Council to do the building up, £74,000. And that's going to enable us to do a hell of a lot to get rid of all the damp, parts of the building are completely unusable. We can renovate those. 2 office rooms have had to be closed. We can now do them up and have offices. So we're on our way, but it's probably even going to be a longer journey than that. Yeah.
Is it a bit of a risk to want to do this, or do you relish the challenge?
It is a risk. People told us not to do it. And, in the current economic climate, and everyone talks about that phrase, the current economic climate, it is a risk, but I'm relishing it, and every step we've taken so far has been successful.
What's the long-term vision?
Long-term vision is to, we're feeling our way as we go along. I don't have such a long-term vision. I think we're finding as we go along, it's an evolving process. An artistic process always is an evolving one, I think. But we want to keep going with professional shows, at least 2 or 3 a year, produced in-house. We want to hopefully renovate a whole second section of the building and build it up on 2 floors with a studio theatre. Starting to sound like a big vision now.
Yeah, it sounds great, doesn't it? If that happened here, that would frankly be amazing.
It would be amazing, and there is precedent for a theatre becoming the seed for regeneration in a whole area, and this is an area of economic deprivation. So perhaps if the theatre begins to come to life, that will ripple outwards into the whole community.
Fantastic.